Pre-ordering the Switch 2 was a complete nightmare. So, me and my girlfriend were gonna do the midnight on Best Buy. So, which meanwhile, just the fact that we had to wait on like we heard about the pre-orders and then it was, all of this stuff going on. They wanted to wait to see when to have pre-orders. So then there was all that time right there where it was like, well, are they going to let us know? Like, are we going to, I'm holding my controller. Are they going to let us know? Like, are we like, are we going to know when the pre-orders are going to be available? So we find out the date. We find out Best Buy at midnight, which that also became like, is it midnight on this day? So 12 in the morning this day? Like that was confusing me at one point. It was like I knew what it was, but I was still like unsure because I mean, you don't want to miss it. So, and I think I even saw people talking about it in my Discord too. Like, so it's this time. So then after all of that, right? So me and my girlfriend set up an alarm and we're going to wake up at 11:50, go on my computer, should be on her phone, try to pre-order it. Shouldn't really be a big deal. Well, I didn't know what to expect. But just like it could have been horrible, not horrible, like didn't know what to expect, but still like I'm just thinking basic like am I going to be able to click pre-order and get it? I was not thinking about the absolute horror that was about to ensue because I go on at midnight and nothing's happening. Like you can't pre-order it. And I kept refreshing it, nothing. So by like 12:20, I think, my girlfriend was like, I'm going to go like I don't remember how it exactly happened, but I think one of us had said like, well, you can go in your room, you can go in the bedroom because, like you're on your phone. It's fine. So after a while of me being on my computer, I'm like, well, I kind of want to lay in bed too. I mean, I don't really want to do this like on my computer right now. Like we ended up, I think we were like talking on the phone at one point. So I go on my phone, like I log in on my account for Best Buy. I'm on my phone, go in my room, and then it's like between Best Buy and then I was trying Walmart. Best Buy, I want to say it was around like 12:40. I think that's what I was kind of hearing. I don't remember all the timelines because it was freaking crazy. But I get in line, I think around like 12:40 on Best Buy's website. I get in line on Walmart's website. Going through that for like a while. So like time's going by. So again, don't remember all the timelines, but at one point, I believe I don't remember. I want to say I was in Walmart's line for a long time. Got kicked out. That sucked. Like, cause I didn't know if it was because I was tabbing on my phone and that's why it happened, but it was just completely glitching out. Nothing I could do. So I was like, all right, I lost that one. Then with Best Buy, I forget exactly what happened, but I think me and my girlfriend had to get back in line on it. And, it's getting later and getting later. So at one point, I tried Target and oh, my voice. And I'm pretty sure this happened to other people too. So we go on Target and I'm going through and I'm telling my girlfriend, like, go on Target, like do the thing. So we're going through, get all the way to the end. Yeah, I can't pre-order it. Okay, that was pretty devastating. Thought I had it. So, which apparently that's not even the worst of it. I believe some people on Reddit, at least one person, I believe, they got the comfort, like they like ordered it and then got an email saying like, yeah, you didn't get it. That's crazy. So going through all of this and like continuously like just trying to get in line and all this stuff. So I try the bundle. So, and also I'm checking Reddit and like going by like newest posts to try to figure out like what's the best route, like who's getting what, like where are they getting it? So I think at one point I gave up on Walmart and then I tried Best Buy and I was just trying to do the regular switch because I'm like, everyone's going to shoot for the bundle. I think there's going to be less of the bundle. I'm going to shoot for the regular one. I ended up being like, well, since all this stuff is going on, maybe some people are giving up on the bundle. So I think that's when I tried the bundle. I told my girlfriend, like, just try the bundle. So we're both in line for the bundle. And then after like a long time, it eventually just said like, sorry, not available. So then I don't know if I had checked Reddit or if this was just last ditch effort, but I went on Best Buy again and I told her like, do the same thing. We'll just do the regular one. And meanwhile, like she keeps going to sleep, which because I got like, only one of us had to stay up. And I'm bringing this up for like as the story unfolds on why I said that. So she's in line, I'm in line. I get in. Now, mind you, I think at this point it's like 2 in the morning. The pre-orders were supposed to be at midnight. So I believe it's around 2 in the morning. I'm going through. And I think at that point I had told her, like, I got it. Like, I'm in. Like, I'm filling out my information. And I go to fill it out. I'm on my phone. This is so ridiculous. So already I got faked out by Target. I'm on Best Buy. I'm ordering it. There's a timer at the top. I'm ordering it. I go to put my information in. I'm on my phone. I have a Samsung. I don't use Chrome on my phone. Maybe that's a lesson learned. Maybe I should be. I just use the browser that's just there on Samsung. I go to put my address in. I type it in. It shows the suggested addresses. Tap it. Brings me to Google Maps. And I go, okay, that's not good. I hit the back button. It is now glitched. I can only type in that box. I don't even know if at a certain point I could even do that. Maybe I couldn't even do that. But what was happening was I was like, I'm just going to type it in myself. But I couldn't select any other box, like the zip code, nothing. It wouldn't let me put the cursor anywhere else. And I go, I can't believe this is happening. And my girlfriend's like, did you get it? And I'm just like, I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to get it. Like, this is crazy. Like, my phone's not letting me do it. Absolute last ditch effort. I get up and I go on my computer because I'm like, if I can just get in line one more time. As I'm turning my computer on, it hits me and I go, I was logged on my account. It might be in my cart. Sure enough, it was. But the timer was different. So the timer on my phone had less time. The timer on my computer had more time. And I'm like, well, like I have a feeling my phone timer is accurate. So I don't even know how much time I actually have. So I'm like going through the thing, go to pay, transaction did not go through. And I'm like, what? Get a text on my phone. Yeah, we detected some fraud. I mean, I'm glad that they're like trying to look for it. And I guess it made sense making a payment like that at 2 a.m. when I never do that. But like, I was like, yes, like it's me. So then I did it again. And then luckily it went through. I got the confirmation email. Like it's all good. My girlfriend did not get one though. So you would think that the story ends there. It does not end there. So she was excited about all this because this is her first console launch. Like she's never been as into gaming as I have. This is her first console launch. So, which it was kind of funny because when we were in bed, she was like, if this is what a console launch is like, I don't like this. Like I think she even said like, I don't want to do this again. And I was like, well, it sucks, but like, it's fun if you can get it. So, it was so bittersweet because like, there was one point where I was like, excited, but initially, no, I just wasn't because it was bittersweet. I was not excited because it was like, she didn't get it. And she's like, yeah, but you're more into games and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but I wanted you to get it. So I was like, look, how about you take a half day from work, like use time, and we will try GameStop. So I ended up taking the day off because I was up till 2 something in the morning, freaking ordering this thing that was supposed to be done at midnight. And even like anticipating that like it might not be as simple as just like, oh, go on at midnight, select whatever. I didn't think I'd be up till 2 something in the morning going on all these different websites and trying to get it. So I ended up taking the day off. She took a half day, gets home. We're both on GameStop's website. I think even before 11, because they're supposed to go live at 11 a.m. I think even before 11, the website was already just crashing. She didn't fully understand like what was happening. And I was telling her like, no, like that screen, like that's definitely just like the servers. Like we have to keep trying. So we're trying and trying and trying. And once it hits 11, like after a while, it starts to say like pre-order, but it's like grayed out or whatever. And then sometimes it would change to say not available. And that kept happening. It kept flip-flopping along with it saying like, can't connect, like all that stuff. I am very proud of her because I had tried this like once. It's just like, I don't know, I'll click it. But like, I think I gave up on it quick and just hit refresh. She had noticed that the not available box all of a sudden turned into because I think it was just not available as in text, but it changed to not available as a red box. So she clicked it. And she told me later that I guess I was just blabbing and like she didn't want to like tell me to like stop talking, but she also didn't want to like stop what she was doing. So she just like was like trying, she got it like in her cart from hitting not available, from hitting that button. And I saw on Reddit later, I think some other people did that too. I'm honestly curious if the pre-order button, the actual button, ever was lit up and was an actual button. I honestly wonder if all the people just clicked on not available when it was actually a button. Anyway, so she told me she ended up having two in her cart somehow because she tried it on like one browser and then another because we had both. We had the bundle and then the regular one, and we were refreshing the tabs. I was doing it at my house, and if I had got through, I would have just like done it and then got it for her. Well, she would have paid me back, but I would have got it for her. And then, just whatever. So we had the bundle and then the regular one. And so she's refreshing both of them. And she had said she ended up with both in her cart because like, I think she had clicked that button, but then that like whole server thing was happening. So she's like, well, I don't want two. So she gets rid of one of them. I don't know if she got rid of the bundle to be like safe. Cause I had talked about how like, I don't think there's as many as the bundle. So at that point it was like, I need the thing. So I think she just quickly just got rid of one of them. And so she's going through, and then that like, I don't know if you guys tried pre-ordering it on GameStop, but like this weird transfer thing started coming up. And so she was saying that, and I'm like, well, don't worry, because like I have it too. Like, and I think she thought it had to do with like doing the payment, like the transfer of the payment. But I was getting it too, and I was just refreshing the tab. I don't think it had to do with me hitting the not available box, because like I said, I think I just kind of tried it and then just hit refresh. I don't think I really gave it much of a chance. So I was like, just stay there, like it should be fine. And then I don't remember if that's when she had said it, but at one point she said like, I can't believe this. Like I had it in my cart. And then like she just kept trying, and then it popped up. Order confirmation. We get the order confirmation. We're like, I can't believe this. Like this is awesome. Isn't getting a confirmation email, isn't showing anything on the credit card. So then it was like a little nerve wracking, and like she didn't want to leave the page, and like I didn't even blame her. Like we sat there for like a while, and then eventually I was like, well, I don't think we should do nothing all day. And like you're on the confirmation page, like there's nothing else that page really does. So I was like, let's just take a picture of it, and then like we'll just close it, and we'll just hope. And then we were gonna actually go out to GameStops and try to pre-order it physically, because I figured like, I think you can put like $10 down. So I figured, we'll go to the store, put $10 down. If the pre-order goes through, we can just cancel one of them. Luckily, we started right when we were hanging out, started to drive. Within not even much longer than that, we got the email. But that was, I think, 2 hours after ordering it. So the entire thing was insane. Now, I don't know if it's that there really was just more people than Nintendo was anticipating. I don't know if it was just that like Nintendo doesn't want to have too many, because it's like, you want to create that like, this is a hot commodity. Everyone wants this. I don't know what it was, but what I will say is that I do not know how these websites aren't more prepared for this. At least like Best Buy and stuff. Like, I don't think it was really crashing. But GameStop's website was literally crashing. And it's like, they are the gaming place. Now, I know that they're starting to go out of business and stuff, but like, they're the gaming place. I don't know. I would have thought that like at least the website, because I'm pretty sure the website was already crashing before 11 even hit. Granted, I know it's a lot of traffic, but like, I would have figured they would be doing stress tests or something. Like at least with Best Buy, you were going into a line, even though I don't even know what that even means at this point, because like you can be in line and then get kicked out. So I don't know. It was crazy. Oh, and then while that was happening, while I forgot to add this, while she was trying to get it on GameStop, I kept refreshing Walmart, and the pre-order button would pop up and I'd get it. It's in my cart. One of the times I got all the way to putting my payment info in, hit confirm, not available. So it was freaking ridiculous. I cannot believe how insane that actually was to get it. But thankfully, me and my friends all secured one. I really hope that those who were trying to get one got one. I really do. Let me know your nightmare stories in the comments down below. Was it worse than mine? What, like just in general, just let me know in the comments. And seriously, I hope that those who wanted it got one. I genuinely do, because it was such a it was such a bad feeling to like have it in the cart and order it, and then it's like, nope, you don't get it. And then it's just the whole chaos of it. And then to know that there's probably some people that are just doing it just to resell it. And it's like, they can only do so much to prevent that. So it's like, I don't know. It just stinks. I just wish that it was a little bit easier for the actual fans to get it. Because I understand that like the whole reselling of stuff, like that's going to happen no matter what. Like they try to prevent it, but there's really no way to fully stop it. But it just stinks when it's like hardcore fans can't even get the thing. That sucks. So I hope those who really wanted it, if you don't get the pre-order, I hope that you still get it. I hope that there's still hope with the email from Nintendo. That whole thing was crazy too. Like we signed up for the thing. You kind of think like, well, like hopefully we're fine. Like I signed up for the thing. But now I think there's talks that the emails might not even go out until like after the Switch comes out. So like, I don't know. At least it would still be like a confirmed order if you get the email, but I don't even know if you're guaranteed an email. So I don't know. I've also heard that like apparently Japan's like all of Japan's units are just sold. And I think it was like 2.2, million. So it's like, if that's true, like, I don't know. It stinks. Like it just stinks. I would like the fans to be able to get it. The people that are like wishy-washy on it, like if they have to wait a month or whatever, so be it. But even then though, who knows how, like, that's why I feel bad, is that like, I don't know how long people will have to actually wait until the console is like able to be purchased again. That's what sucks. It could be a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months after the Switch comes out. Who freaking knows? So hopefully with this initial pre-order stuff, they will realize that the demand is there. But again, I don't know how many units were actually pre-ordered or were actually available. So I don't know if this is a full-on accurate gauge. Well, I know Nintendo knows, but like for us, I don't know how much of a gauge this really is and how popular the console is, because I don't know how many units were actually there. Like I said, I heard 2.2 million in Japan, but I don't know. So let me know in the comments your nightmare stories, or maybe you had a simple time. Maybe you went on midnight, refresh, click, done. Let me know in the comments down below on how your Switch 2 buying experience was. And yeah, take care, everybody.